Alright, so it is the 16th of March. It is around 5:24 a.m. and tomorrow I'm turning a quarter of a century. How do I feel about turning into a quarter of a century? It's kind of weird that I've been alive for pretty much a long time. Everything that I have done before feels like ages ago, and it's my final semester here in college. Most people my age are usually going into their full-time jobs or like figuring out if they're having kids or anything like that, or starting their families from the circles that I'm into with and affiliated. And there's always this sort of urgency in your early 20s to finish something. Finishing school or doing something, getting into relationships and all that. And for me, sometimes that stuff is helpful, but on the other hand, figuring out what you really want to do in life. And yeah, it's kind of crazy that I'm going through this threshold of doing something every day while juggling full-time school. This is one of my textbooks that I have to start reading. It's 1 out of 2 textbooks. This is my second textbook. This tells you everything about cooking for many people. It has recipes, it has tables, it has everything. And yesterday when I went to class, I thought I was going to be reading around 2 chapters for that first class. Well, when I was starting to do, see this small worksheet right here? I went through around 400 pages just to find around 11 answers from this 22 answer page. And this book has so much knowledge and so much to do. And I'm turning 25 tomorrow, and it realizes that sometimes you don't have all of the answers in life, and sometimes you assume that your life has some sort of, okay, there's a limit to it, or anything like that. And this is where this textbook comes into mind. I thought it was going to be taken slow and that we're going to be reading just a few pages at a time, just like any normal class. But since this class starts in the middle of the semester and ends at the end of the semester, you're just thrown into the deep end. And most of the times we're usually thrown into the deep end, and sometimes it's either sink or swim, or you just do your best and try and finish it. This is something that is super new to me that I have never studied before, but I am willing to take all of the inches of knowledge in hand of learning in that class and sacrificing the things that I really don't want to learn and focusing on something new. Well, damn, I am going to turn old tomorrow. Yep.